Conference for the Protection of Rollers. Long-distance migrants like our beautiful bluebird, the roller, face a large number of threats during their migration. Therefore, it is not enough to protect these species on their breeding grounds. International cooperation is needed for safeguarding the optimal habitats along the migration routes and wintering areas.
This species has a very wide range. It can easily be found along the rocky coast of Spain and Portugal, the semi-desert areas of the Iberian Peninsula, or within the wide poplar and juniper-scattered steppes of the Carpathian Basin. Rollers can indeed make suitable homes in a wide variety of places. Sadly, the populations are declining across the whole range. It is a slow but steady decline caused by a number of complex issues. The roller is a large cavity nesting species, and there are a few suitable nesting holes. The most important conservation action across Europe is the installation of nest boxes with adequate hole size and the inner parameters. To review the suitability of our conservation efforts, we invite all roller experts across Europe.
A three-day international conference was held in Kecskemét in January 2017 by BirdLife Hungary within the framework of the EU Life Plus project, the conservation of the European roller within the Carpathian Basin. 80 well-known experts arrived from 27 countries to share their knowledge and experience and to update the International Species Action Plan.
During the 3 days of the conference, we assessed the situation of the species across the continent. We look at the most important current threats, the relevancy of the existing action plans, and summarize all this information into a new complete plan. The up-to-date version of the Species Action Plan should be ready by 2018, and we hope that the European Commission will certify and adopt it in other species action plans.
It was important that the countries from the breeding grounds, the wintering grounds and the migration routes were represented. Cyprus and Israel joined the conference from the rollers migration route, whilst the Republic of South Africa represented the wintering areas. Rollers only spend 4 months in Europe each year. Most of their time is spent with the spring and autumn migration and wintering in southern Africa. These birds cover over 10,000 kilometers in a year, and along their journeys they are threatened by illegal hunting, degradation of the stopover sites and wintering habitats, food shortages and climate change, all causing the death of many birds.
Rollers leave Europe at the end of August, and with a great speed they very quickly reach the Mediterranean. Hunting for birds in the spring and autumn has a long-standing cultural and gastronomical traditions in this area, posing an important threat to many migrating species. A long time ago, the masses of migrating birds provided a natural food source for the locals. The human population are, however, much larger now than they were 100–200 years ago. The tools used for hunting have also become more effective. Modern traps, nets and sound recordings enable hunting at a large scale, causing the loss of millions of migrating birds with a great negative effect on certain species.
The roller experts on the conference all agreed that the decrease in the roller population is mainly due to the following factors: loss of suitable nesting and feeding sites, electrocution by inadequate insulation of the electric pylon heads, and the negative effects they face during migration and wintering.
During the conference, we look at how the roller populations have fared over the last 10 years and go through the existing action plan. We analyze and prioritize the threats and actions found in the existing species action plan. We then update these, include our recent ones, and as a result, new projects can be planned to have the conversations of the species. We are, for example, planning a new live project that would enable us to do more for the rollers from 2020 onwards.
Since the roller is a long-distance migrant, wintering south of the Sahara, it is not enough to protect it within its breeding grounds. An international cooperation is necessary to conserve their natural habitat along the migration routes and the wintering areas.